Crystal London Diego, hello. Is it too early to say good evening? I think it's evening here. It's fine. It's probably fine. Playing cause different teams. Oh, Crystal, shameful. Oh dear. Choco Milk, hello. Like Team Hare's gonna lose? I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it's too early to say. Because I mean, if you remember, was it last? I think it was last time. Was Knight versus Wizard? Everyone could have sworn that Wizard was gonna lose, and they ended up winning somehow. So I don't. Oh, I forgot they wore the Octo expansion stuff during this Splatfest. Forgot all about that. Not a fan of the maps. Oh yeah, I did forget that. I gotta check the Shifty station before I jump in. Tortoise. You've seen Tortoise get a lot of 100 times? Man, I hope so. I hope so. I don't know. I'm still thinking, after last time, I'm still at least somewhat under the impression that Splatfest might be rigged, so I'm a little... What's the word I'm looking for? A little hesitant to be optimistic just yet. Team Tortoise, don't they always... Yeah, okay, I need to see. What is the... Wait. I mean, you're not wrong, but... Oh, and I gotta remember to put on different gear. This stuff does not have what I need. I don't know, should I use Squelcher or X-Blosher for this? I'll start with the X-Blosher just because... Where's my... Where are they? Oh, there they are. Hare's gotten a lot of 10 times 100. No, I don't. Okay, I'm getting mixed messages from you guys. What's the shifty for this? Wasn't this another one of those the little drum ones? The ones you shoot them and they spin and they change the landscape a bit. What's or maybe I'm mistaken? Okay. It's the only way you can get up there. There, okay. Can't get to the... Oh, okay, so you basically have to be in front... Wait a minute. Oh! So... Wait a minute. So is it just providing more stuff for one team to ink? Like you cover the ground and then you just try to close it off? Or is that what the point of this one is? And does it eventually go back to... Station have to cover the middle since it's half the map. Yeah, and I'm noticing it doesn't look like it goes anymore. If one team gets that spot, can you actually... Can you get that spot later, or is it just barred off? Oh, it is barred off. So you basically have to get the middle and then hit the switch to get rid of it, to secure it. Oh, okay. So a lot of it is pretty much just going to be rushing the middle. Oh, dang. Alright. So I can't just stay back and start off inking the spawn like I usually do. And this does end, right? There is an ending to it? Because there's... I was watching the little... Watching the map, and it looked like there was a... I think that is the end, right? Oh, is it just lock in place at that point? There's no more? Oh, it does lock. It completely locks up. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so yeah, just run to the middle. Okay. Jealous boxing after shooting station. Okay. New 2, hello. Bardoff, yeah, kinda, I noticed it. Where's your friend? Bridget, I'm not 100% sure. Do you see Icy Howie on your list? Let me... Oh, here we go, forgot. Sure. Okay, so we gotta rush the middle, basically. Dang. Alright. Is no one joining, or... Oh, there we go. There's someone. KD Snipes, hello. Good afternoon. Dat boy. Dat boy, that dang old guy. That dangle dangle. Alright, we might just have 3 then. Alright. Oh, there we go. Hi! KD Snipes, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Alright, what are these two guys doing? That boy always just... Oh shoot, I forgot. That boy does always disconnect. Crap. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, hi.
Hello.
So, Splatfest is happening.
Okay.
It was a 2-day one.
Okay.
I literally missed like the first 24 hours of it. So it's essentially still a 1-day Splatfest for me.
Good job. All is well.
Always. Good stuff. Good stuff. Do I reset? Do you mean like, do I reset the room to like back out? Usually I don't back out until someone disconnects or someone else backs out or something.
Or if you have like trash team, just...
Well...
I've backed out of Doom matches for trash team before.
I wasn't gonna say that, considering I usually keep people from the chat in the...
I mean in like regular matches and stuff.
Oh, in
like
regular?
when you're online. Yeah.
It depends.
Okay.
It depends. Like, if I get people... Because I usually don't play...
Also, hey guys.
This guy. Because I don't really play ranked matches. The version I play is, like, really low stakes, so... If my team sucks, but they're trying, I don't care. I'll still stick around. But if they're literally staying at the spawn point just to screw around, yeah, then I immediately get out. I'm like, screw that. I'm not dealing with this.
I've only ever rage quit one like match in Doom where I just logged out of the match and just left. And that was when I was playing the football like one where you got to get the eyeball and take it to the goal, and our own guy grabbed the ball and started running around the match so that no one could kill him.
I am positive this is about the 7th time you've told me this story.
Yeah, it's the only time I've ever like just looked at the match and thought, yeah, I'm out. And just left.
Come on. Come on. So this one is an interesting stage. This one's only active for the duration of Splatfest. So as you hit the little drum, it sort of scrolls off this this lower area, and it doesn't come back.
Interesting.
So if you can ink that main part, and then like get rid of it immediately, so the other team can't recover it, then it kind of gives you a
permanent advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought maybe it would like wipe the slate clean as it goes.
Oh no, 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 no. So a lot of this is just trying to, it seems like mostly just trying to get this middle area.
Yeah. They just added a new mode in Fortnite yesterday that you and me have got to try. I'm not kidding. We have to try
you and me, because I have
it
never
is
played this. I've never played.
But I think you'll be able to handle this one because it's a third-person shooter and you're decent at those, and two, I'm really good at flight games. And what it is you immediately spawn in one of the aircraft.
Okay.
And if you touch the ground, you die and respawn on your airplane. So if you like fall off your airplane or whatever, it just respawns you on it. If both you get wiped out at once, it swaps you with the other person's piloting and the other person's on the wing, though you can hop around the plane to change back to whoever you want to fly it.
Okay.
But it's purely an air combat based one, and all the treasure chests are floating in the air, and you just fly through them to upgrade your built-in weaponry.
Okay.
And you have the machine gun on the front of the plane, and your wingman has his weapons that are constantly upgrading as well, and you have to take down the other planes. It is a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's actually what I was hoping the air combat in Battlefield 1 would be, but that game sucks, so...
Okay.
Yeah. I've been waiting for a game that has really, like, decent dogfighting, and having somebody on the wing aiming, like, around just, like, a very exposed gun pod is surprisingly fun. I was playing it a lot this morning. My wife was almost late to work because we kept playing it.
You should not be late to work because of a game, Brian.
Oh, I know. I've never actually
You are too
been
old
late
for
to
me to
work.
be telling you this.
I have never actually been late to work because of a game. I have been almost late to work because of games.
Fantastic. Good.
Like No Man's Sky.
For No Man's Sky?
Hey, No Man's Sky's a lot of fun now. Like, a lot of fun now. And I'm always like, okay, I just need to get to this black hole. I'm gonna take the crapshoot. But apparently now black hole rules have changed, and every black hole has a set exit point.
Okay.
So now there are people going through and mapping the black hole networks, now that all the black holes have stabilized.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I also brought something else that I know we're not going to have time to get to it today, but after all of the crap I have been talking about this game, you kind of sort of have to play it now.
What? Metal Gear Survive? Why are you going to make me play that? Brian, why are you going to make me play that?
Just so I can see if you can appreciate the good parts.
No.
I actually do want to have your take on the good parts, not the parts that are not likable.
Not the other 95% of it?
Hey, I had you try Let It Die, and that turned out to be one you liked a lot more than I did.
Right, because that wasn't one that immediately from the get-go everyone said was complete garbage and horribly monetized.
Well, the monetization is bad, but not... It's not as in your face, and you could do a lot better if only you threw us some money. It's more like there are quality of life boosts that you have to pay for. So, like, if you want multiple loadouts, you got to pay for them. Multiple character slots, you got to pay for them. I hate that, but
why does a game make you pay for more save slots?
Well, at a
Because
full price,
Konami.
it sucks. Well, yeah, at full price, that's terrible. But at the $8 I paid for this copy, those things are mitigated for me.
How much time is left in Splatfest? A little over 24 hours. I believe I think it started 6 p.m. yesterday. So, it was 6 p.m. either Central or Eastern. I don't remember which. I don't remember exactly, but about a day. 10,008 Agent 8 Bridget. Good evening. Afternoon, evening, whatever it is right now.
Hello.
Oh, hi. But, remind me after this match is over, there's something I need to show you on my phone right quick.
Okay.
That I need to bring to your attention specifically.
Okay. Most people I tell, don't ever tell me to remind you of something because I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to forget, or I'm going to remind you right away so you're angry with me.
Okay, fantastic.
But you see, there's a method to that madness of making you angry.
Why?
Because then you're like, why am I pissed off at this guy? And then you're like, oh, right, because he did that thing. Oh, right, I remember the thing that I did. He's so nice.
Oh, you're such a genius.
I'd have been here sooner, but KFC was taking their time
Pardon me, sir.
making my chicken and waffles.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Ooh. Alright. I'm pretty sure my team has the middle covered. Let me... So every time I see someone pink run in there, they immediately get rocked. So I'm going to try to cover this part while they're knocking out the middle.
I don't remember if I've asked you this yet.
What?
Are you in or out on Detective Pikachu?
I never played it, or did you mean the movie?
The movie.
Absolutely in.
Okay.
I'm all the way in. I'm in like Flint. Is that a bad reference to put on this channel, or?
I don't even know what you mean.
Oh. Alright, I'll tell you later.
Okay. Because you forget, I don't go in any of the same memery circles as most people. In
It's
fact,
not a meme.
I've now realized that I'm that old man because people keep showing me TikTok, and I'm like, there's nothing here for me. It's like, it's 8-second looping GIFs with audio.
It seems more like Vine, to be honest. Oh, you can't climb up that surface, dang it.
It is Vine 2.0.
Pretty much.
But even then, Vine wasn't for me.
See, Vine is was very much a mixed bag. Like, you had some people that made really amusing stuff, but a lot of people just kinda saw the people that were making good stuff and like, oh, hey, I could do that, when they probably really couldn't.
Yeah. I'm just getting back to that phase where it's like, I miss my favorite YouTube videos being like 20-30 minutes. Nope, my phone's not on silent.
Your phone is very much not on silent.
I'd be glad an alarm didn't go off. I have the Star Trek obnoxious red alert noise as my alarm tone.
Okay, fantastic.
But it's like, I'm like watching a series on YouTube of a guy playing the Metroid and Legend of Zelda Link to the Past randomizer. They're both merged together. Like, the videos are only like 15 minutes long. And I'm just like, I want more. Give me more. Stop stopping in 15 minutes. Give me half-hour episodes. Because I am unreasonable.
Okay. How do you merge two different randomized games?
So, most of the fortune tellers in Legend of Zelda, when you go into them, you pop in Metroid.
Cheesy Panda, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Oh, hello. But, and then when you're in the Metroid world, there are certain doorways that would lead you to other areas of the world map that will instead take you to the Legend of Zelda world.
Okay.
So, like, there are doorways that link between the two. And
So you're literally switching from game to game.
And the item lists are randomized between the two games. So you may find heart tanks in Metroid, you might find energy tanks in Legend of Zelda.
Oh my god.
It is... I'll have to show you just like a few minutes of the first episode of this one, because...
And the thing I need to show you specifically, Brian... That. Make of that what you will. Agent 8, Bridget, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Sam the Hunter. Found it switches defect because your Joy-Con's so loose you don't need to press and hold the little buttons on the back to slide them off. Are you sure it's not just wear and tear, or has it been, like, doing that from the beginning?
The release notch on the back does wear down over time. I treat my Switch nicely, but my yellow Joy-Cons...
Yours are
worn down.
bad.
Yeah, they've worn down to where they release easily now. So...
Like, mine still clicks into place, but yours, like...
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's not in place right, because
And the thing is I've never been abusive to my system, but I think in my case, it got banged just right once, and it pushed it without the release. Because I had it in a different case before.
Okay.
So I think just in carrying it from one place to another, it must have got dinged just right. Or when my son was using it, he may have damaged it or something.
May have roughhoused it.
Yeah, not on purpose though. But yeah, the Joy-Cons, that little notch is bad. That's why I like the refurb ones that we sell at my store, because when we refurb them, that notch gets replaced with a metal notch, not a plastic notch. So it'll wear down less.
Okay.
Also, KFC now sells a chicken and waffle sandwich.
Oh my god.
Look at this monster.
Do I have to? I think that's exactly what you said, is it's a monster.
Yep. It's not quite their previously awesome sandwich. The, oh, what was it called? That KFC burger that was like just 2 pieces of meat.
Dude, that is not a burger, and that is not good. That thing was an abomination.
That thing was delicious.
That
and
thing
second
was
only to what Arby's offers.
That thing was a crime against humanity. The Double Down.
That's it. Thank you.
Hey, buddy.
Arby's actually has managed to outdo the Double Down in its insanity, though. A $12 sandwich called Meat Mountain.
That is awful.
I ordered one time, and no one at that Arby's had ever actually sold one. So, like, their employees kept coming over to check on me to see how far I had gotten through it. I ate the whole thing. I mean, I've conquered Meat Mountain twice now. But, yeah, if you order it to eat in the place, you are absolutely an entertaining sideshow for the Arby's employees because they are amazed that anyone could take it out.
You're a beast. That is not even... Wait, why is there still... Oh, okay, someone's getting in the middle.
I got applause for finishing it.
Get off of there. Syrup?
It's a chicken and waffles sandwich.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's like a patty of original recipe chicken and 2 waffles with Mrs. Butterworth syrup.
Dude, you are just a heart attack waiting to happen.
My heart is strong. I had it checked.
Your heart is on its last legs. Screw it, I'm just gonna go over there. Oh, he's dropped it right on the spawn point. You jackwagon. Oh, man. I saw him charging up. I was like, please drop it literally anywhere except the spawn point. And he dropped it right on the, not the spawn point, the drop point.
Hey, Pyro.
Pyro, hello. Actually, I only just realized that was another Team Tortoise. I don't feel nearly as bad about losing now.
Because a win is a win, right?
Well, not necessarily. The whenever one team is lopsided for votes, for numbers, if the if a group on the team with the larger team, I guess, more votes, is waiting for a while, they'll just throw them against another group in the same team, just so they're not waiting forever just for someone from the opposite. Now, granted, in a, mirror match, it's not going to go toward the final results of Splatfest, but it's just something for you to do so you're not sitting in the lobby the whole time.
Yeah. This whole Splatfest just has me thinking of the crossover between the Ninja Turtles and Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh, dang it! Alright.
Well then.
Yeah, no kidding. We're starting that again. Alright. But I only vaguely remember that episode of Ninja Turtles. Like, I just remember a rabbit, but at the time I was still just a dumb kid and I didn't know who the heck Usagi Jimbo was.
Yeah.
So...
In the last Ninja Turtles cartoon, not the current one, Rise of the Ninja Turtles, but the previous CG one, they also had an Usagi Yojimbo crossover in it. They even did some new toys of him, and I'm like, I need this bunny.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So I know originally the comic version of Ninja Turtles was like way grittier than the cartoon. Was Usagi Yojimbo the same way?
I don't know.
Like, it was also gritty, or was it like... Because I know of it only in name, and that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I should have told myself to practice with the X-Blusher more before Splatfest. My aim is a wee bit off.
It's apparently still getting new issues to this day.
Jesus. I mean, I figure that's probably a good sign that it's good.
Yeah, but
if it's still...
As something else that was created in 1984, I'm always amazed that anything is still going from there.
Are trying to say something about your own self-preservation?
Yeah.
Maybe.
As I tackle the sandwich.
As he forced 20 pounds of grease into your face?
It's good grease, though.
God. Alright. Oh, goodness, it's Japan. We're screwed.
Oh, and,
Huh?
this is totally not for our audience, but, just wanted to
What are
show
you about
that.
to show me? Oh my goodness.
It's not even targeted at me, but...
I wouldn't even say that that's... When you say not for our audience, it makes me think like something horribly adult. It's just a weed joke.
Drugs are bad.
I'm pretty sure we've posted worse stuff in the Discord.
You posted worse stuff in the
No,
Discord.
no.
I am an old man who doesn't use the Discord.
Mr. Person who doesn't go to Discord, who is gonna pretend they know what's posted in the Discord. Don't give me that nonsense.
No, you said we posted. I was like, I haven't posted anything because I'm an old man who doesn't use it. Therefore, my premise stands.
Okay, well I said we, I meant the, like, everyone as a group.
Ah.
I think this guy's about to huck it in my direction. Never mind. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright. I was right the first time. Dang! More blue over on our side than in the middle area.
Honestly, I don't know what the age of our viewership is. I just know the age of some of the viewership, so I'm trying to self-censor.
Of some of the viewership? A specific small amount of the viewership?
Yeah. What can I say? I try to appeal to everyone, and thus appeal to no one.
Oh, dang. Crap, don't send Stingray over here. Don't send Stingray. Oh, shoot, I was about to hop up on that platform, and then I realized I got a sniper. Pardon.
Also, it looks like it's violent, but not as violent as the original Ninja Turtles, which had no problem with straight up, like, murder.
Yeah! That caught me off guard when I first saw it.
Also, over at work, we now have a cheese grater that has Shredder's head on it.
Cheese grater?
Yeah.
Why?
Just one of those big box cheese graters. I don't know, but...
There's, like, so many things you could try to brand with Shredder, and they chose a cheese grater?
Well, that actually is appropriate, because the inspiration for the Shredder as the villain came about when one of the creators was, like, drunk in his kitchen, put a pair of cheese graters on his fists, and yelled, "I am the Shredder!" And it was so funny for him, he just crafted it into
He just made that into a thing?
Yeah. So it's appropriate that there's now a cheese grater Shredder toy thing. I don't even call it a toy, but yeah.
Oh, also, I played a little bit more, played some Yume Nikki on my own time.
Yeah?
There are some things that we absolutely could not have gotten to that we were trying to get to.
I'm not surprised.
Like, some of those puzzles we tried to do, I'm fairly certain we were very ill-equipped for.
Yeah. That weird cell phone chat with the cosplay model game that we played a while back.
Yeah.
Does that have English in it, or is it just
No,
Japanese?
it is just Japanese.
Okay, my wife was interested in picking it up, so I was
There's
wondering.
no reason to pick it up.
Okay.
You're not going to get anything out of it.
I could point my my phone at it, because my phone does like that real-time Google Translate. Not well, but it does it.
I'd say that's going to be a whole lot of phone pointing screen stuff. Trying to get one more shot. Oh wow, we actually did well. Okay. What age? What age do you think the audience is?
Oh, it was me responding with, I don't really know.
Oh, I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if you were. I thought you were just saying that as a response to something I said.
Nah.
That boy didn't get disconnected during the first three. Diego, you were talking some mad crap about about that boy's connection. Jeez. But Yume Nikki, I did manage to complete 2 of the dreams.
Okay.
So we will backtrack because that one thing that we were at, the desert with the giant chain chomp, I'm pretty sure we can't do that.
Yeah.
I managed to get to the middle and there's nothing there. Or nothing there that I can interact with.
Ah.
Talk all the crap about yourself. Oh, is that boy your name? It doesn't help when people use different names from their, names are different from their YouTube names. I wasn't paying attention. This is Team Hare, right? It's not another Team Tortoise? I think it is.
I wasn't
Yeah,
paying
here we go.
attention either.
Well, I mean, you don't have a reason to pay attention, really. You've got your phone and chicken to deal with.
It's very good chicken.
I'm sure it is. You're still eating it. Didn't you? Oh no, you didn't come by yesterday. I was about to say, didn't you eat that yesterday? No, you did not. You weren't actually here.
Worse is I was still gonna think about it. Like, did I have chicken yesterday?
Oh my goodness.
I had a big ass chicken pot pie yesterday. Wasn't very good though.
Is there?
Over.
Oh, never mind. I saw like lines, and I thought, right through the ball, huh? All right, cool.
And the thing I was doing before coming over, I was assembling a mech from Full Metal Panic.
I still need to watch that.
Yeah, I need to watch it too.
Oh my goodness, you haven't even. Well,
You realize
I was gonna say, you know,
all the Gundam kits I have. Do you know how many episodes I've seen? I've seen some of G Gundam.
Well, G Gundam is like the best one.
And I've seen all of the real best one, 8th MS Team. You misspoke there. It's okay though. I understand.
No, I did not misspeak. I knew exactly. Oh, they lost a guy. They lost their roller. That's pretty cute.
Get him.
Dang, boy.
You almost got away with that.
That's fine.
Hey, that was some impressive maneuvering there.
That's fine. If he's gonna be all sneaky and, oh, look at me, I'm gonna sit here and camp with my special and still miss out on a kill. Yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna wreck him. Make sure to. Oh, all right, take the missile somewhere else. Did like half my team just get the Booyah Bomb or what?
Maybe they were holding it.
Well, no, the fact that like 2 people fired off the bombs like one after the other.
Yeah.
I'll get him. Hey, you! Drop that loaf of bread.
What?
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 What are you talking about?
Your reference.
Did you ever play like the old You Don't Know Jack games?
Yeah. Way many years ago.
There was at the end of a game, if you like let it run through the credits, it would play various
Commercials and stuff.
yeah, various commercials. One of the commercials.
Like Mama's Pride.
I'm sorry?
There was one that was Mama's Pride.
Mama's Pride.
It was a milk brand. We'll leave it there.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, I remember some of the commercials.
So there was a commercial for a product. It was an action figure called Commander Dick. It was like one of those G.I. Joe-like things. It was like a military-style action figure.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things was, like as it's going through the commercial, you hear Commander Dick talking with like one of those over-exaggerated, stereotypical like drill sergeant voices.
Yeah.
And at one point, you know, some guy who's asking for his help is like, Commander Dick, there's looters in the shopping plaza. He's like, I'll get him. Hey, you, drop that loaf of bread. And you hear this person who sounds like very poor and hungry. He's like, I'm so very hungry. And you just hear like machine gun fire.
See, now it's actually starting to ping a memory.
It's starting to come back.
Yeah.
Octo Lucy, hello.
Greetings.
Special Grizzco weapon is the Grizz Slosher. Ugh. All right, so that's even less
That
reason
did not
for me
sound
to-
like a groan of approval.
Well, so you said you played Salmon Run, right?
Yeah.
In this mode. So something that they added a while back were specific Grizzco weapons. They're like horribly overpowered weapons in
Okay.
some way, and one of them is the Grizzco Slosher. And what this is, it's like it's like an overclocked bucket essentially,
Mm-hmm.
but there's like it does ridiculous damage and it cuts through everything, even armor. So if, like the big guys where you have to like wait for the little bubble on their head and you have to shoot that, you can just punch right through their armor with direct shots. But the problem is, it's so slow to fire and it chews up so much ink that from a full tank you can only fire 4 shots before you are completely drained out.
Ah.
It's
I guess
powerful.
it's balanced.
It's powerful, but that rate of fire and ink consumption is painful. It is by far my least favorite of the Grizzco weapons. I think I can. Okay, I'm just gonna hang back here until. Got him. It's like you're stretching your neck a little hard.
I'm just reading.
Oh.
I have old man eyes, so.
I see someone over. Oh,
Ouch.
that's how you call it out. They call out. Oh, dang it.
Nice.
No. Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. What is the... Oh. I see something over... Hey, 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 hey. Don't need that from you. Okay, that guy. Just hanging around over... Oh, never mind. Why'd that guy run directly at... You know what, I'm not gonna... I ain't even gonna question it. No, ma'am. God. Got that? Okay. Take that nonsense somewhere else. Saw you on the tree. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, dang it! Alright. Maybe he'll go everywhere he wants because I don't have the ink to back that up. That trash talking. Ugh. Man, that delay. Oh dear. Crap. Come down here, you rascal. Oh. Never mind then. There he is. Oh! Oh, I don't think you're climbing up that. Hey, where'd you think you were going?
I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
Buddy, come on, man. You know better. I mean, maybe you don't, but... One more! Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, that's ours. Sorry, been any streams? No, it's fine, Octolus. That's cool. Slosher on drugs and steroids? Yeah, pretty much. That would be the Grisco Slosher, not counting, you know, the other side effects of steroids, such as other things I'm talking about. What?
I can't take you anywhere.
What? So we weren't talking about it. I'm doing alright. Are you playing Doom?
Doom RPG, actually.
Are you kidding me with this?
I have been trying to get this thing running on Android forever, and I found an emulator for the old phone games. So, like, I can now play Doom RPG, one of the best games ever made.
Oh, God.
I've been trying
Did
to
you
get
say everything is one of the best games ever made?
because there are a lot of best games ever made.
That is not the case.
There are more worst games ever made, and there are the few legendary games that are the worst game ever made, therefore one of the best games ever made. Virtual Highlight, for instance.
No. There is no reason to ever put Virtual Highlight in the same context as any positive adjective.
That video game is the Street Fighter the movie of video games.
And that's why.
Even though there already is a Street Fighter the movie of video games.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, fine. It's great. Let's compare it to Street Fighter, the movie, the game. That's the beacon of quality. That's the
Look, this is the hill I'm gonna die on.
Should strive for.
Also, the Saturn version of that game was better than any other version of that game.
Of what? Street Fighter the movie?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, because there wasn't much competition. What was the alternative?
The arcade version.
Right.
And I think a
That was
PC
hot,
version.
and that was hot garbage.
Yeah.
I love that this guy placed it, like, right on the sprinkler, right on the little ramp thing, so it's barely piddling anything out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey there, buddy. So he's just got to... Oh, dang it. Ugh. The nerfed ink consumption is coming back to haunt me on this thing. Nothing over there. Pardon?
What?
Huh?
What?
What? What are you babbling about right now?
I don't know. Also, I now remember the name of that terrible game I was talking to you about last time I was over. One of those
What?
games that is so bad it
Move,
weirdly
move.
transitions back into being good, but not from a design standpoint, and it's Deadly Premonition.
Oh.
Yeah. And its sequel, D4 Dark Dreams Don't Die.
Was that a sequel?
It's a spiritual sequel. Same people,
Okay.
same basic idea, let's make a jank game. You know?
That's... Let's make a jank game should never be the intended premise for anything.
I don't know, I can name a few jank games I actually think are fun, like Bear Simulator 2000,
Well,
or no, Enviro Bear 2000, sorry.
Okay, well look.
Yeah. If you've never played Enviro Bear 2000, we need to fix that immediately.
Enviro Bear.
Yes. You are a bear. It is getting on time to hibernate, so you have to get in your car and drive around
I thought that was just Bear Simulator.
No, Enviro Bear.
Are you sure?
Positive it's
I
Enviro
am
Bear 2000.
Fairly certain I saw a video that said... It said Bear Simulator, and it had that.
Yeah. They may have made that the title, but the game is called Enviro Bear 2000. And it's like
Hold on,
badly
this is
8-bit looking.
This is gonna bother me. Is this...
Because my brain was thinking it was called Bear Simulator, and then my brain corrected me, because, you know.
This is gonna bother me if I don't look this up.
Yeah. But,
If you're gonna sit there and tell me it's not Bear Simulator...
in fact, this is how I discovered Markiplier, because I saw it pop up in a Humble Bundle, and it's like, should I check this out? And I just Googled gameplay footage, and I saw Markiplier playing it, and that was my first Markiplier video.
I'm fairly certain the thing you're describing to me is Bear Simulator.
Enviro Bear 2000, best game ever.
Is that it? Enviro 2000?
Yeah.
Then what the hell's Bear Simulator? What is this thing? Okay, I think Bear Simulator is literally just a game that tries to genuinely be a bear simulator.
Yeah, I think Bear Simulator is just trying to be like Goat Simulator, but stupid. In Enviro Bear, you have this car, and you can only use the accelerator,
Right,
the shifter, and the
I
wheel
know
with
what
one hand.
I
Yeah.
know what Enviro Bear is.
You might not be the only one listening to me talk right now.
Like you're sitting there describing it to me. It's like,
I'm not
yeah,
just
that's
describing it
it's
to
like,
you.
Yeah, that's that game where you do this, that, and the other. Yeah, it's the game where you do this, that. Thank you, Brian.
I'm not just describing it to you, you dunce.
Howie, would I like to be in a ×10 battle? Probably not, to be honest. Last time I was in a ×10 battle, I got just bodied. It was bad times. I want to know what I'm hitting with some of these shots, where it doesn't make the full-sized splash. It just makes like a shrunk one. Because I can understand if like I hit a wall surface, like a vertical surface, but when I hit another horizontal surface, why it's just making a little bitty plap. Instead of a, the giant splash that it should be.
Performance anxiety. It happens to everybody.
With the weapon? My gun is getting performance anxiety?
Yeah.
Am I putting too much pressure on it?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Your gun is doing its job correctly.
Wait a minute. What's that jackwagon think he's doing? Oh dear. I didn't see there was a second one. Oh.
I don't even know what happened,
Man.
but it was funny.
Basically, the first guy that I was sitting right underneath threw a bomb, and my special protected me from it because I had enough invincibility frames, but I walked directly into a second one that I didn't know was there.
Ah.
So I got all super technical and everything with the first one, and then I just...
The other one got super technical with you?
I just ninnied just directly into it. Like, I made... Not even that I made no attempt to avoid it, but I made an actual attempt to walk directly into it. Who is wrecking team stuff over there?
I just hear maniacal laughter. I look up and there's just a purple crater. Or pink, or whatever color it is.
Basically, I went chasing after some dude. I turned into a rolling explosive. I chased after some guy. Missed my intended target, but got some other dude that just happened to wander in.
I'm gonna give you the same advice I give to a lot of my friends. You shouldn't chase guys. Let them come to you. Let them see what a wonderful person you are.
I tried letting them see what a wonderful person I am. They saw what a wonderful person I am, and that's why they don't chase after me anymore.
This is why you don't have me on the live streams often.
It's because of you that I'm self-conscious. We're gonna do 5 matches in a row. You know what? I think after the next one, yeah, after the next match, I'll go ahead and disconnect. I make it sound like I'm just waiting until the middle of the match and bottoming out. No, I'll wait till... I'll back out after the next match, make a new room, give other people a chance to hop in. Sapientia, good evening.
I'm going through the Nintendo eShop to see if they have any garbage. There's a game called You Died, but a Necromancer Revived You. Yeah, it doesn't look very good, though. Also, apparently that Mahjong game we saw with the anime women, they had to remove it from the eShop.
Why?
It's a censored version that has like white censor smoke going through to cover things.
Oh no, I remember. You already told me that. I knew about that like a month ago.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember.
That's been gone for a while.
Yeah, my memory is not what it should be.
And that's actually not the game I thought you were talking about at first. Because when you said the one with anime women, I was like, I don't remember that part. I just remember a Mahjong game that was just literally Mahjong. And then when you said censored, immediately I remembered the other one. And I was like, yeah, this is not the same game I'm thinking of. It's a different game that I am now thinking of. Yeah, I remember. They didn't censor it well enough. They had to pull it. And
yes.
Yeah. No, I remember. Oh dear, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go over here, it's fine. I see a bunch of people starting that trip this direction. There we go. I think he's got that part covered. What's up?
Oh, I'm just breathing.
You're like breathing heavily.
Every now and then my regular breathing isn't enough and I have to take one long, deep breath and hold it for a second because I don't have the lung capacity I should.
Don't jump right to me!
My heart's fine, my lungs do not so much.
Jumping to me is never a good idea.
Let's see. Oh, Hello Kitty Cruisers. Buy
Oh,
it right
boy!
now. Actually, there is one that I keep getting told I have to buy. It's $14.99. Okay. No, there's a game called Crayola Scoot. Have you seen it?
Yes.
I've been told many a time I need to buy it.
We absolutely have to play Crayola Scoot at some point.
Oh, good. Now that I know that you're down, I'm totally getting it then.
We have to play it now.
Yeah. I'll see if I can check a copy out. That way I don't have to spend real money.
Also, there was another game someone said that we should play that originally I was okay with. It was something like...
Fishing Universe Simulator!
No.
Oh.
Shoot, it was... I'm trying to think what it was. It was like some... I think it was... Oh no, it wasn't. It was some Dora the Explorer game I was going to check out just for laughs, because someone kept saying, yeah, you should play Dora the Explorer, blah, 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 whatever the subtitle's called. And I was like, oh, okay, sure.
Look,
And
if we're playing anything edutainment related, we're gonna play some putt-putt.
but the problem was, apparently this game is $30.
Oh, ouch!
I was
no.
like, yeah, I'm not paying that for a joke game.
Yeah, now unless somebody wants to, you know, sponsor it by buying the game for us, because
Yeah, like
we are not averse to that. It's how we
Like-
got made.
like I'll absolutely play a dumb game if it's cheap, but I'm not paying $30 for a haha.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if we ever get sent games or game code for something, like we'll play it right away.
Oh heck yeah.
You know, I mean, I've been talking
really
to the
just-
guys who made Maze and been trying real hard to get some free code from them.
Like, what are you doing? You just like begging them for stuff, or what's
No.
happening?
Anytime they offer free codes, they're like, "Hey, retweet this and you know, let us know why you want it, and we'll send you free code if you're picked." I'm like, "Okay." And
My friend is deathly terrified of sentient, dumb, talking corn.
yeah,
Definitely tell him that. If that'll make him give us another copy of Maze, absolutely. Jesus.
like my co-host has a fatal case of cornophobia, and
Corn.
and the only cure is additional exposure. So I'm gonna need you guys to make Maze 2 right away.
Make an entire another game. Okay.
Maze 2 Cornography.
Hardcore cornography. Welcome to the Corn Channel. 18 years or older corn lovers.
Oh hey Crail, the Scoot's only $14.99 right now.
Okay, I do need to back out. I said I was going to.
And actually, I don't hate the premise of Crayola Scoot. Like, if it actually plays like a classic Tony Hawk game, I probably would enjoy it. Because the premise is Tony Hawk by way of Splatoon.
Yeah,
And-
no, I've seen the trailer.
I know.
I saw the trailer and thought,
This
you
is
know
for
what?
people who might be wondering what we're going on about.
We absolutely need to.
Yeah.
We definitely need to play it and or laugh at it later. Jack, please can you join? If you get in here, if you're one of the first 4 people, sure. Mr. Rainbow, sure. Mr. Rainbow, do you have my friend code? Yes or no? I don't know. Your name is not familiar, but I don't know if you changed your name or not. Tony Splat? Pretty much. Tony Splat, pro skater.
Smash that jump shot. Ping pong trick shot evolution, the video game.
Please say that's all one title.
Ping pong trick shot evolution.
Jesus.
It's a game.
Okay.
It's beer pong meets Angry Birds.
Oh, God.
I actually kind of like this. This looks like a mobile game I would play when I'm bored.
Rabbit number 0, rabbit number 19, rabbit number 15, Chungus number 4. Boy!
Someone had to. And apparently 3 other people did it before them.
Yeah, but now we know that they are actually like an organized team and probably have TeamSpeak going on.
Yeah.
So they are going to be way more organized than we are. So we have a little bit of an uphill match.
See, but that's where they got you wrong. See, they expect organization, so you guys are going to throw them by being
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
unpredictable.
That's definitely the right way to think about it. Oh, boy.
Just be an agent of chaos. Embrace. It's like Peter Griffin dressed as a clown, you know?
I mean...
That episode of Family Guy? When he was in
Which
Nam.
one?
He was talking about his time in Nam, and then you just see him walking with a bunch of soldiers. He's dressed like a clown.
right.
He's like, you guys
they're
are stupid.
They're
gonna be
expecting
looking-
soldiers.
Yeah, they're going to be looking for army guys. There's just a certain level of amazingly stupid but brilliant logic going on there.
That's... Well, you're half right. It's definitely brilliantly stupid.
Construction
Oh, dang it.
Machines Simulator.
Oh boy, construction machines? More than one?
Yep.
Hey there, little fella. Come on, where's the... Oh. Buddy, you are not... You're not slick. So that dude shooting from up there and like... guys liking Yume Nikki? I'm a little bit undecided on Yume Nikki. You just flat out said no?
I was like, I'm not.
Man, you just immediately... screw that noise. Oh crap, he's got the armor.
The game on here called LFO, Lost Future Omega, and it looks like a mixture between that Arrow game I like and Beat Saber.
Arrow game. Oh, is that music game with the
Yeah.
little turny thing and the?
Mhm.
Okay.
And this one looks to be a similar style game, but with a res aesthetic. You know what? I'm gonna get that right now.
Okay. We need to get rid of that nonsense. Get rid of this junk. All that crap. So can we please move the
No.
conveyor belt a little bit so we don't have to deal with this nonsense, please and thank you. Oh dear. We got a slow-moving pink wall coming at me. Hi!
How you doing?
How's your mama? I just like right out of it. Just crap exploded everywhere.
Crap exploded.
Crap exploded. Oh god. Oh, you think you're slick? Look at you.
Are you winning is the question.
I don't know. Maybe. What we're doing?
You know, I actually found my copy of Twisted Metal yesterday while doing some cleaning. Pyro's like, we should play that. I've also got Twisted Metal Black, Twisted Metal 2, 3, 4. I don't have...
I got Mario Kart.
I'm actually trying to get Cell Damage, which is like a cell-shaded...
Well, I mean, smoking will do that to you.
Yeah, I know, that explains my lungs, all the people that smoked around me growing up. But,
Or Tonba. Was Tonba good?
Tomba was great.
I played a demo of it very briefly. It was like one of those old Walmart setups where they give you like the one stage.
Yeah.
And I remember there was like these two kids that were just hogging it the entire time. And when I finally got a turn, the game froze about a minute and a half in.
Oh, of course.
So I was like, oh, cool. Well, I guess I'm not playing this one.
Yeah. Tomba and Tomba 2 are fantastic. If you're a fan of, like, Klonoa, you'll enjoy Tomba.
I didn't play Klonoa either.
We might need to remedy that, too. I also found my copy
dear.
of Alien Trilogy, which is an amazing game. Croc is a masterpiece that should have been a Nintendo game, but Nintendo was stupid and shot their own ally in the foot, and thus Croc became Croc.
Oh. Okay.
Future Cop. Action button!
So everyone is rocking the Splatling on this one. Cool. Alright. Well. Nope.
We fired up a couple of PlayStation classics on the channel before, like,
Oh god! Like a Battle Hunter.
Thank you, yes. My brain was, like, completely blanking on the name, and it's one of my favorite
I was
games.
about to say, it's like one of the better-ish.
It's the best budget title that released in the waning days of the PlayStation.
I don't know that that's necessarily a thing to be proud of.
Of all the budget titles that released, it's the only one that I didn't feel was compromised. Like,
Being compromised.
like, Darkstone, which was a port of a PC Diablo clone. It had really badly compressed, like, textures, like 2 to 3 minute load times.
Ew.
Like, you went to the menu and it took like 20 seconds.
Yikes.
Yeah, the game is great, but man, and plus the lack of any of the voice over from the PC version, like it was compromised. And then you had, like, at least for the most part, the translation wasn't bad. It wasn't like Zero Wing levels of terrible like Shooter Sandvane was. Yeah. No, the Shooter Space Shot. Shooter Starfighter Sandvane was just weird. And then you had really bad ones like the Spec Ops games, which are just terrible, bin-worthy trash.
Bin-worthy?
Yeah. And I actually own quite a few of them. I don't know how I ended up with so many of the Spec Ops games.
See, one game I remember having excruciating load times, but it wasn't even like a budget game, was the Final Fantasy Anthologies version of Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, there was no reason
Which-
for the load times.
Which was awful because if you play Final Fantasy, you know you're going to be in the menu for a ridiculously long amount of time.
Oh yeah. No,
There's no reason for menus to be that long to load.
And I assume you have played Chrono Trigger.
Not the remake on PlayStation.
Well,
I played the original and I played the DS version.
Okay. Well, when they ported it, the DS version has just about everything from the PlayStation port and then some.
Yeah.
But on the PlayStation version, every time you entered a battle, it was like, because that one doesn't go to an alternate menu. The characters just walk into their place, the music starts, and the fight goes.
Okay.
Well, the PlayStation version, you'd run into the enemies, and then you would just stand there for like 5 to 10 seconds while it loaded the fight stuff, and then it would do the fights. Yeah.
Wait, but you can. In most cases, you could see the fights, like the enemies, before you actually encountered them.
Yeah, but no, it's like whenever you did encounter the fights, you'd run into the enemy, and then you and the enemy would just kind of stand there staring at each other for a few seconds.
Oh, so it had to... Okay, I thought you meant it had to load the actual, like, the sprites.
No, it had
to... it had to load the fight engine?
Yes.
For a game that came out on Super?
And if you tried to do the speed hacks that the PS2 has on PS1 discs, it would actually cause Chrono Trigger to crash. Because some games just couldn't support the double load speeds. So, yeah. Very weird.
You play Bloody Roar 2? I want to play Bloody Roar 2.
I have Bloody Roar 2.
Yeah, Bloody Roar 2?
I have My wife loves Bloody Roar. It's one of her favorite fighting games just ever, and she's actually really good at it. But, yeah.
I've played Bloody Roar.
It's on my PS3, though. It's like a digital one. So I can bring my PS3 over, and we can play some dadgum Bloody Roar.
Oh, goodness. Dude, I just remember, like, being the one person that, like, because I remember Walmart had a display for Bloody Roar as well. It was another one of those early PlayStation games. And I remember being that one crazy guy who kept insisting up and down that the very effeminate guy, Fox, was a guy. And everyone's like, no, it's a girl. See, she's wearing a bra and she's all feminine. She sounds like a guy. And I had, like, a friend at school who was like, no, it's a guy. I've played it. She, like, brought the instruction booklet, flipped through it. Fox, gender, guy. And I was like, all right, well, you proved me wrong. Because I thought it was a guy or a girl, too. And she showed me that. I was like, all right, well, now I'm convinced. If it came from the source, then. But then I'm trying to tell people, like other people, and I don't have the thing. And they didn't know. And I didn't have any proofs. They just thought I'm that crazy guy.
They didn't know nothing.
They know nothing. They don't believe me. But I proved them wrong. I can see the future.
I also really want to play at least one case in the Phoenix Wright games.
Oh boy.
And the thing is, the fact that those are separated into each case, so it's like an episode kind of thing, like, we wouldn't have to do, like, an entire series on the whole game. We could do a small series on, like, case number 1, and then do another series on case number 2, you know?
Yeah.
It, like, draws a line in the sand between each one, and then each game is like a season of the show, basically. And even the tutorial case is a surprisingly solid case. Like, I mean, you're not gonna lose if you're paying attention to the tutorial one, but it's pretty good.
Now,
though I did watch a guy called Legal Eagle actually break down the first case. It was very funny watching him talk about how bad the legal system is in the games.
well, isn't it like, didn't they say it's basically a fictional one based on a mix of Japanese and American legal systems, or?
But also, they want a high turnaround with cases as a form of deterrent, and apparently, like, they don't explicitly state it, but it's kind of heavily implied that death is the outcome when you lose.
When you lose?
Well, like, you know, the death for your defendant, and you could potentially lose your license to be a defense attorney. I don't know, it's very weird. Like, there's a lot of high stakes in it. Instead of the win some, lose some attitude, you have to win every case.
Okay.
But, like, the person is tried, and usually by end of day, they're in front of a judge pleading their case. And you, as the defense attorney, between days, have to gather your own defense evidence. And the cops and the prosecutor already have all their evidence. It's usually one-sided.
Yeah.
Most of the prosecutors are willing to look at bad evidence because they just want to win. You know?
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. And I actually like the way they analyze it, because I've played every one of the games. I know.
Oh, shoot.
I know the cases, and I know there's one case we're going to run into where we will see a clue before the game lets our character be aware of the clue. And that one part is very annoying and takes you out of the experience because you're like, I see the thing. It's right there. Why can't I click on it? And that's because your character doesn't know to look for it yet. You know?
Oh shoot, I just realized we're down a person. Our dualie's left.
Oh no.
Oh, oops.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
It's okay, Diego.
Oh, come on.
Says, my little sister tripped on the modem cable.
Oh,
Ouch.
dang it. Little sister, go somewhere else. Alright, screw it. He's got him. He can
I've
handle
played
that.
enough Bioshock to know you do not mess with little sisters.
Oh, come on. Oh, goodness. And we still won. Game!
Wait, wrong game.
No, it said game. It's fine. You're not wrong.
This is actually a really cool idea of a course.
It's alright, but if... I don't know how I feel about the whole... You know, whoever gets the middle and then pushes it off in the like out of bounds,
Yeah.
gets it for keeps. I'm like, I don't
There
know
should be
about
a
that.
tug of war with that.
Yeah.
Like, it basically just adds a secondary level to the tug
Yeah,
of
like
war
if
that
they
already
were-
exists.
Like if instead of like two parts that meet toward the middle, like in a curve, like in a horseshoe formation. Oh shoot! I should have backed out because I forgot we lost a dude. Dang it! So we're gonna have a fourth random. Crap. Leave the lobby. Apparently not this time. I was dumb enough to jump into the same one, but I do need to back out on the next one.
So you're going to be assisted
the,
by
um,
Rando Calrissian?
You know what? But if they had, like, instead of the one that's like a horseshoe,
Yeah.
if they had it more like a row almost,
Yeah.
and then they had like two of those little tourney drums in the middle, but it was like barred off, so
Yeah.
you had to kind of wander into enemy territory to shoot it.
Yeah.
And then it like pushes it more toward your side, so that you could ink it from your spawn.
Yeah.
And the other team would have to get back into your area and try to push it back to make it easier to ink that spot.
See, what I'm picturing is a plus sign. Okay?
Okay.
And the actual center, like the vertical bar of the plus, is covered on each side, so you can't ink them. And
Okay.
it's actually just a piece that goes between the two,
Okay.
and you lock it back and forth. Like, you can toggle which direction it goes to sort of undo it, but that also then means you have a dual layer to the tug of war of the game. You're fighting over the regular ink, and then you and the other team are also fighting over who has control of the switch.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, it would have to be two switches because there's not really a way to differentiate, like which way it would go with one switch.
Oh, but you see the team color that activates it. Green hits
then-
the switch, then it slides one direction.
Right. But if it's in
pink hits
if it's
the
in a
other way.
plus formation and the vertical part's the one that's moving,
Yeah.
then if one team goes in and they start inking it and they cover this whole part,
Yeah.
and they push it out of bounds, well then, how come they wouldn't be able to get this part? It would almost make sense to let the other team start inking it, then try to cover it as they're attempting to ink it while hitting the switch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It adds another layer of the tug of war that is the regular turf war. Because imagine it being,
that
instead of
feels-
it being like a switch, it's like a control point.
But see, then that feels too distracting to the people who are trying to get it back to their side.
You say distracting, I say additional layer of gameplay. But I also don't play this game a lot, so. I happen to like when my game.
Fallout New Vegas added hardcore mode, which allowed you to... Oh, crap. Which allowed you...
What does that mean?
Which basically made you worry about food and drink and whatnot. That added another layer of depth and gameplay, but that doesn't mean it was a good idea.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it more like, again, from my experience playing Doom, is like your control point thing. But, you know, you're standing at the switch, which toggles the surface one direction, and then could potentially, if you ink that section, hit the switch, it then kind of locks it into a shelf, and they can't un-ink it, except for that central square, while the other team can come in, ink that up, and then potentially get the switch themselves to slide the rest out, thus locking their portion away, and then being able to potentially take it from you. And I just like the idea of that. And heck, you could even have two of those sections in a match. Or go crazy. The entire map. I wouldn't go the whole map. That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe
But-
not the entire map.
But I like my plus map idea.
I would like the plus map idea if it had two switches. The whole idea of like one switch that just controls which direction it goes, I don't know about that part. I'm a little bit iffy on that.
Yeah. Also, Pyro appreciates my puns.
Oh, I'm sure he does!
Get out of here, you.
Hi! Oh, goodness. Where's... Oh. What do you mean this way? I've got a bunch of pink stuff over here to deal with, and you've got a handle on it. You're fine. You gonna handle yourself? You're a big boy.
Would it be wrong of me to join somebody else's stream while you're doing this?
As long as you're not using my Wi-Fi.
No, I'm not. Thu's playing Quiplash.
Oh goodness. Friggin' Thew. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, if it was not Splatfest right now, I might be tempted to join into into Thew Quiplash. Oh! Pff. Oh crap. Oh, come on, don't lose it now. No, better not. Get him! Oh, come on. Oh, we've got it. This is ours. This is it. There's our times 10.
Did you do it?
Yeah, we did it.
You did the thing.
We did it. And I need to back out after this one. Oh, goodness. Oh. Oh, there it is! What's that one thing you sometimes say? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. That's the good stuff. Jesus. Oh, lordy. Oh, that 26,000 clout. Oh, I am on clout 9!
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the puns to the professionals.
Nope.
Leave it to the punfessionals.
Oh, man. That's... Ooh. I need to grab the screenshot of that. I need to go grab that. Who else is talking? That's Brian, that's my co-host. It's this guy. He's like 90% of the reason this channel's any good. Otherwise, it would just be me playing dumb crap, like probably... Where's it? Oh, that's the other guy. Oh, pff, team here. There we go. My Octo never smiles in these pictures.
Is that you in the back?
No, in the far right. Like she's trying to throw up gang signs or something.
More like you're failing to do the finger guns,
Also,
or like you're pantomiming holding guns. You're just like...
If I were holding guns, this is what they would look like.
Yeah.
Invisible guns. Oh, jeez. My goodness, that times 10. Goodness. Yeah, holy crap, we did it.
Don't forget to back out.
It's I already backed out.
Okay. Don't forget to do
I was
whatever
about to say, that was
supposed to
literally
tell
the
you how to do.
thing that I did earlier that I did not do before. Alright, someone's impatient. I'm going to hit the button. It's fine. Dang. Man, after the... I don't know, I was worried about that times 10, because I remember what happened last Splatfest. I only got one times 10 and immediately lost it. Which is like the put a huge dent in my already bad win-loss record for last Splatfest, so... I was like, man, I don't need this to happen again!
I recently learned that the actor who plays Bulk of Bulk and Skull is on Twitter. And he actually...
I actually saw you...
Oh, you saw me make the post?
I saw you make that post.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I added you just before I saw that.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, I kind of thought it was, because he looks a little bit like he used to, but
yeah.
you could tell age has hit a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, but I had to like go into that guy's Twitter. I was like, is this really the same guy? And sure enough, there was a picture of him, like with a tattoo. He was posing with the guy that played Skull, and he had a Vulcan skull tattoo. And I was like,
Yep.
all right, okay,
And in a
good with that.
in a weird fan, but somehow also canon Power Rangers show, where they, I guess, play like a tabletop RPG and then it gets animated or something like that, with like Andre the Black Nerd and a couple other people. He's the Yellow Ranger. So Bulk is now a
Bulk
Ranger.
is the Yellow Ranger.
Yes. And I love it.
Oh boy. All right.
Or at least that's what I was seeing from some of the promo shots. What was really amazing is Andre was doing a
Who's
panel.
Andre?
Oh, Andre the Black Nerd. Another YouTuber that talks about nerdy stuff. Great guy.
Okay.
Probably one of the coolest people on YouTube. I love this guy's stuff. But he he's such a huge Ninja Turtles fan that they even make references to him on the most recent cartoon. Because he always ends his videos with saying, "I'm Audi 5000." And yeah, it's a clearly dumb thing to say, but he says it on purpose because it's stupid, you know? And his favorite character is Bebop on the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay.
And they actually had Bebop do his whole "I'm Audi 5000" like YouTube video ending thing when leaving a fight as like a thanks to him for all the people he's drawn in. But when he was playing the Blue Ranger on this other thing, they invited him to like record the Blue Ranger panel. And it had all the actors who had previously played Blue Rangers on Power Rangers come up there, you know, except for the guy that's in prison for murder.
What?
Yeah, the Blue Ranger from Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. He invited some people he was invited onto a boat that he was trying to buy off the internet, and he murdered the people that were selling it and stole it or something. I don't know. He's in prison though. But what they didn't tell him was that he wasn't there to record it. All the other Blue Rangers were like, "Andre, get up here. You're part of this panel now." And they basically they were like, "No, you have donned the blue outfit in some form of fiction. You are one of us now." And
Oh,
he got to get up there with like the original Billy, movie Billy, and all the other Blue Rangers that have. Oh yeah, no, he.
Oh, I forgot about original Billy.
Yeah, a guy who's had some real fights with Power Rangers over the years. He left the show because some of the newer Rangers were actually making fun of him for being gay. Like they were.
Of the original?
Yes. Yeah.
I would think that people who starred in a show about like, you know, not, you know, with a normal human, not superhero-y versions of people,
Yeah.
are like
I want to say
about
it was
being accepting and whatnot. And
yeah, but when the show had a change in production teams and they changed up a lot of the Rangers, and he was kind of the only original Ranger still on team. The new people were constantly mocking him for being gay. Something they have since apologized for and realized they were on the wrong side of things with it. But they bullied him to the point where he quit the show. That's why he left. Yeah. And he was my favorite of the originals. But yeah, Power Rangers is cool again, and I like it.
I just realized something.
Yes?
We lost our dualies a while ago, and we were, well, I say were, but
He says, "Okay, I ain't got an excuse this time. I'll show myself out."
yeah, like, if you're gonna keep disconnecting, please do not join into the game. Like, I'm really tired of being a man down in these matches.
Wow, you almost had it, though.
Yeah, we almost had it, being a man down, and it's... Now I need to back out again to get a fourth person. Goodness. Are we gonna do a stream in the future of PS1 Classics? I don't even know if you could say, like, in the event that we do any PS1 games, I don't know, like, what we would play, just because, like, there would be multiple... I feel like most games that we would want to play, we wouldn't just, like, play for about half an hour and then move on to the next. We would probably stick around one game and just linger on it for a while. I don't even know if you could say classics, like, plural.
Yeah, because I know a couple of PS1 games I'd love to get your take on, because I don't know. Did you ever play Soul Reaver?
No.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Think about the Legacy of Kain series.
Yeah.
Wasn't Blood Omen 1 the first one?
Yes, but it's soft canon to the rest of the games because it was done by Silicon Knights.
Okay.
And then every sequel to it, with the exception of Soul Reaver 2 and Defiance, weren't even supposed to be Legacy of Kain sequels, and they got turned into Legacy of Kain sequels. The first Soul Reaver was a separate game called Shifter that was going to be this holy knight cast down from the angels, and he has the ability to go between a heavenly world and the real world as he fought his way back to destroy the other angels. It got turned into Soul Reaver, and Blood Omen 2 was a sequel to Shakan from the Sega Genesis.
What's Shakan?
It's a like a very gothic platformer, ultra-violent kind of game.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, I really wasn't much of a Genesis person.
But you can... The way that they designed the series, you can start the series with Soul Reaver 1, and you can skip Blood Omen 2 almost entirely, with the exception of the fact that just like reading a small primer to let you know what the Hilden are, and you can actually just play Soul Reaver 2, and Defiance, and you've got the gist of the game. Though Defiance does do some cool stuff with Blood Omen's plot by actually having you return to a couple of events from that. Like, basically you time travel to right after Kain left the scene to a couple of scenes from that. But, yeah, it's all good stuff.
Oh, another times 10. Okay, alright.
Does that mean you get 10 times as many points for winning? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever team wins gets 10 times. And I only had one last Splatfest and lost it. So it was like losing 10 matches. So that made me feel super dandy.
I need a Band-Aid for that one?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure all the therapy in the world could have helped with that one. Oh, dang. Oh, we are not off to a good start. This is not the best start to be on right now.
Look, you can either see Brian or you can see a sexy face. You can't see both, because I've only got the one.
Oh, boy.
I also will occasionally just screw around with the camera when you're not paying attention.
Please don't screw around directly with the camera. Like, when I say screw around with the camera, it makes it sound like you're gonna actually, like, pull it off of the computer.
I'll start holding up signs.
Start doing crap with it. Whoa! I say, don't get distracted! Dang!
There's even some Sega Saturn games I'd like to get over here sometime.
Oh, what's that one game? Guardian Heroes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd love to play that.
And the thing is it's near impossible to buy Saturn games anymore. And
Really?
Like, the good ones. Like,
because they're expensive or something?
yes. Because the discs themselves were very easily damaged.
Oh.
So there are fewer of them. Because unlike PlayStation discs, they didn't have, like, stuff on the top to protect them. And the bottom was just regular clear plastic, so it wasn't as scratch resistant as the black PlayStation discs. But, like, I would absolutely love to have you check out some of the classics. Like, you know, I know you've played Knights before.
I actually have not.
Oh, well, Knights. Although I actually have that on, I think I have that on Xbox One now.
They did remake it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did the Sega Ages version on the PS2 in Japan, and it got ported to the PS3, 360, and they're now backwards compatible on Xbox One. And it includes the original and Christmas Nights. You just don't get the Sonic the Hedgehog Into Dreams bonus minigame that's unlockable through the Christmas Presents mode.
The Christmas Presents mode.
Every time you beat a loop in the Christmas Nights demo with either Elliot or Ellis, or Claris, I mean, you would get like this little match game, and you would match presents until you picked a Rayla. I'm not gonna call it Rayala. I don't care what the sequel says. The name is Rayla.
Well, there goes that times 10 I was so proud of before. And, oh, God.
And just unlocking them would unlock different bonus features. All the bonus features are just unlocked in the game. You just can't play the Sonic the Hedgehog mode.
Good Lord.
Which replaced the giant opera singing bunny with Dr. Robotnik.
I'm sorry?
There's a giant, like, opera singing bunny boss in Knights, and in the Sonic mode, they replaced it with just Dr. Robotnik.
Okay.
For you young whippersnappers, that's the real name of Dr. Eggman?
Well, I was proud of that first times 10. Jeez. Also, Jack, if you're more comfortable with a different weapon, please use that. I know you like to show off and say, hey, I want to use this other weapon, but don't do that in Splatfest, especially if there's a risk of getting a times 10. Please and thank you. Fiddle faddle.
Yeah. Panzer Dragoon Saga, my holy grail of all holy grails that I would love to have.
Oh, when you started saying My Holy Grail, I thought that was part of, like a subtitle.
Oh, no. It's just
Like, dang, that's a heck of a title you got on that game.
Of all the video games of my entire life, the one that I would absolutely could die happy if I have a physical copy of is Panzer Dragoon Saga. I've only had it pirated because there was no legitimate way to play it, and I wanted to play it. I can get a loose version for $255, but that's with 7 bids with a day left on it. Or I could do a buy it now at $1,050
Oh!
for a boxed copy.
What a deal!
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what we should play? Night Trap! I heard that was a fantastic game.
I just find it hilarious that in the years since it was, pulled off shelves for being too risque, it's now gotten a T for teen rating. Just suck on that, Lieberman.
What?
Joel Lieberman.
Was that the guy's name?
Yeah, Joel Lieberman. And the thing is I actually agree with Lieberman on a lot of things, but his puritanical views on media are just annoying. The Xbox original Panzer Dragoon game is pretty good too. It's just not as good as Saga, because Saga was a full RPG.
No, ma'am.
There is a 100 times battle, or is that a fake thing?
No, there's 100 times.
Okay.
But it's like crazy rare. I think like the entire time I've been playing, I have not actually participated in one.
Also, Jack, they did do a Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail video game. It was actually my first experience with that property in general. It's not very good.
No, ma'am.
It's a point-and-click adventure game.
I heard.
It has the I fart in your general direction part, and that's pretty great, but...
I remember there was actually... Wasn't there also a, like within that game, there was a mini-game for the Black Knight fight?
I think so.
And couldn't you actually choose to be the Black Knight, but because that resulted in you killing King Arthur, you got a game over if you won the fight?
I think so.
I distinctly remember that happening, that being a thing.
There's a Penn and Teller game that has an impossible mode.
Yeah, and you immediately get killed?
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, impossible doesn't mean really hard to beat. It means not
physically impossible. Difficult.
Like, Penn and Teller just walk up to this guy and he just explodes them.
Like, doesn't he word it something like, difficult is winning the Nobel Prize, impossible is swallowing the sun?
Yeah.
Like, he words it in an interesting... Why is he shooting? Why is he shooting the thing? There's so much pink on that thing! Why is he... Why was he shooting the... Why did that person just keep shooting? There was so much pink on it. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I don't know.
There was like zero attention being paid. What the heck? Oh, goodness. One more? Ah, shoot. Hello. Lisa, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
That's what that noise was?
Yeah. I do not think we won that. Yeah, no. God. I'm like watching someone shoot on our team shoot the drum. And I'm thinking, oh hey, okay, that we're securing the drum. And I look at like the entire floor and it's all pink. So it's just, we're just locking all of their pink in place so we can't get it. I'm thinking, what are they doing? Are they not looking? Oh, God. Come on, man. Situational awareness. Oh, hello. Oh, it is 7 o'clock. Haha. Am I streaming on Twitch? No. Negative. My hint that streaming on Twitch was probably not for me was I was streaming. This was back during Splatoon 1. It was coming up before the last Splatfest, the Callie versus Marie Splatfest, and I had like a whole overlay set up. I was doing this whole sidebar thing for the screen, and I took the day off work, and then I got into once I had everything set up, I streamed that Splatfest for a straight 8.5 hours. It was longer than any standard workday I had been on. And the entire time I was there, streaming all day for 8+ hours, I had a grand total of 5 views. And I thought, you know what? It's not happening. If I'm gonna go for that long and have literally nothing to show for it, there's no reason to do so. So I was pretty upset. Like, if I knew that no one was gonna show up, I just wouldn't have even bothered to do all that stuff and stream. I just would have played it. How can you join me? Can you join me? You're also on Splatfest. Are you on Team Tortoise? Because you're gonna have to be on. You have to be on the same team in order to be on to play said game with me. Need to remember to grab a drink after next match. Question.
Yo.
What time do you have to leave tonight?
I don't know, but I do have to work in the morning. 2 hours before the store even opens.
What time do you get off work tomorrow?
Right when the store opens. But I got stuff I got to do with the wife
Oh,
tomorrow.
crap.
Basically, I just get to spend 2 hours doing price changes, and then the store opens up, and I go home.
So,
There's always something that happens, and I end up helping a few people before I leave, though.
do you know, like, next time you'd be able to come by to record, or?
Let me see if I still have if the schedule is still posted. We've got a group chat, but it fills up with memes very quickly, and it's hard to go back and look at old stuff.
Okay. Jeez. Oh, no, ma'am. We're not doing that today.
Oh wow.
Oh, well, what?
I forgot that right now hours are we're at that dead time. So Monday I work 10 to 2.
Wait, Monday's the 22nd. I got to pick up Mortal Kombat that night. So I want my lunchbox.
Your what?
We have, with Mortal Kombat, there's like it's not a pre-order bonus, it's a gift with pickup item that can go to anybody who's in line to pick it up. And it's a lunchbox that's black with with yellow Mortal Kombat logo, and it's got a head wrap that when you put it on is either the vintage Scorpion mask, or you can turn it inside out and it's the modern Scorpion mask, but I want that lunchbox.
Okay.
And we've only...
Oh, I didn't even see the
Most
thing
stores
against the,
only got 5. The number of pre-orders of the lunchbox and scarf, and we also have little double-sided mini posters of Johnny Cage showing young Johnny and old Johnny. I will totally grab you one.
I was
if you
about to say, I don't care about the lunchbox thing, but
yeah, I know how much you love Johnny Cage.
I like Johnny Cage.
Yeah. Oh, I love the new trailer they showed with Johnny in it.
Yeah.
He's like, "Stop being a diva and hit me." Just pulls off and breaks his nose. And that's when he knew he was in love.
I still love when the like everyone's going and trying to shoot stuff, and one of the bad guys like shoots young Johnny, and it like a bullet skins his face barely, and he just flips out and just runs right into the group trying to kill everyone.
Well, he also looks over at Johnny, and the scar is now on his face.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, old Johnny then has the scar on his face, and he looks at him and goes, "This is freaky like Friday."
Is that why he said that?
Yes, because as the scar happens on his face, because it's the change to the timeline, he
Okay.
gets the scar, and it's just like, whoa. So like they're handling time travel in an interesting way, which leads me to wonder if old Johnny Cage meeting young Sonya Blade will somehow change the timeline, and we'll see Cassie Cage like temporarily disappear from the timeline.
Oh.
Yeah, like, this is what I think about when you start getting into temporal mechanics, because I love a good time travel story, but I also know how things can be. Like, right now, the Orville is dealing with a time travel story that's got my brain all like, wait, what?
See, I still remember, there was a, I was watching some assorted videos on the, what's it called? Like some of the pre-fight dialogue between the characters, and how they made them interactive. There's one part where,
I think you won.
I don't know, it was kind of close. But the, I think it was young Johnny, he's approaching Cassie Cage, he says something like, hey, they're good looking. And then Cassie goes, what? Ew, gross! And then Johnny's like, wait, not what I meant! And he has like this genuine disdained look on his face. Like, oops!
Oh, and have you heard the really bitter, angry crowd about Kitana?
Hold that thought. Yeah. Bossman Gaming, hello, how's it going? Life is quite nice. It's doing pretty well. Yeah, holy crap, there were a lot of Booyah Bombs. I didn't realize until halfway in that everyone else had the same weapon. How much did you miss last time you were here? I don't remember last time you were here, to be honest. That is a very good question, and I don't have an equally impressive answer.
Splatoon happened.
Pretty much.
War were declared.
Your stepsister just poured more glue on your foot? Why'd she pour glue in the first place? How can you join? Okay, Lisa, this is like 4 times you've asked how you can join me. Just let me send my friend code, and then you can send me a friend request. If you're on Team Tortoise, you can then join. But I'm not gonna jump out, like, immediately. Although maybe I might have to, because we lost someone along the way, apparently. Lost a 4th, okay. But yeah, Mortal Kombat, holy crap. When I want to get that, I want to get that first day. I'm probably gonna stream story mode. Cause like, that's one of the only fighting games I'm like really invested in the story.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be invested in BlazBlue, but after they skipped the Xbox 360 for Chrono Phantasma, it's like this huge gap in the story, and I don't want to buy a PS3 just to see what I missed, and then go back and have to play all the other games I've been missing out on to figure out what... no.
Yeah.
I don't want to do all that.
I'd love to see them do a Mortal Kombat-esque story mode for Killer Instinct.
Oh, God.
Right?
I would love to.
Because they've got rich characters that have interesting, like, stories, but they don't ever flesh them out in game, and I want to see that.
Yeah.
Because, like, Injustice is just as good.
Didn't Killer Instinct, the new one, actually add a story mode update?
Yes, sorta. It's not quite the same.
Oh, God. I'm sitting here talking about Killer Instinct, I didn't even look to see what's...
It's like a series of procedurally generated quests that then tell...
Oh, it's procedurally generated?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's not as good.
I thought it was just not a straight story mode, but like the old conventional arcade mode that you used to...
Oh, yeah, where like each character has like a story arc.
Yeah,
to
they'll
their...
have like maybe 3 randomized characters, then a preset like mini-boss character.
Yeah, it's got
then...
those, and it's fine, but it's more like a block of text between matches. Like, I think, honestly, Riptor was my favorite, because you play the original Riptor, and she is just going out after the prototype, or the new design Riptors, and, like, you get to show that she's the real alpha. Also, I love the realization that it was a she, because I didn't know originally.
Well, I don't think they ever said in the earlier ones.
Yeah.
And I love that they doubled down on it, and one of the character customizations was a cheerleader outfit. Dude, that cracked me up so much. I was like, dude, there's no way that this can't be real.
And when they put out the definitive collection, which also includes the the Killer Instinct 1 and 2 arcade cabinets and everything, like you get all 3 seasons and everything in the definitive version. The physical one also came with a new soundtrack CD, and it's like remixes of the in-game tracks because they're it's Mick Gordon. They're all they're contextual.
Oh.
Like, they change throughout the match, so he created, like, definitive versions of the songs that are, like, beginning, middle, and end to them, as opposed to the versions that are in the game where, depending on how the fight goes, you could get a different version of the song than somebody else. You know?
Well, I actually got the, because I got the definitive version of the game, it had the soundtrack. I actually, dang it. I actually heard a lot of them, and I actually went on Amazon and bought the second season soundtrack because it had probably the most like really good songs in it.
Yeah. And then the third version, I guess they put out for the true definitive edition that has the season 1, 2, 3, and all that in it. It's got good stuff. I just think he's a great musician. Like,
Oh yeah, doesn't he also do the Doom music?
Yes,
too?
he does. And it was such a love letter to the original Doom. That wailing guitar you hear at the beginning of the game when you
Dude.
boot it up, it's not a guitar. It's a chainsaw fed through a guitar synthesizer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he actually created like rock riffs using a chainsaw. And there's another part where you hear this weird synthy sound between drum beats. And when you take that audio and you run it through a spectrograph, what he did was he took the audio and drew into the spectrograph pentagram 666 pentagram, and just drawing that into the audio caused the cool digital noise.
Did you join a different game? Last day. Oh, last day of your free trial for online service. Oh, dang.
It's only $20 for the year. It's worth it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a heck of a lot better than Xbox Live and PlayStation Network.
Yeah, though Live just got a little better.
What happened?
Instead of having to pay $10 a month for Live and $10 a month for Game Pass, it's now $14.99 and you get both. Game Pass is fantastic.
Wait, how much for Live?
You either do the $24.99 for 3 months, or it's a rolling $10 a month subscription.
So I think I'm paying like 50 or 60 a year.
Yeah, but I also can't always drop $64.19 on the year card. So.
Oh, okay.
But if I wanted to, and they're also going to do a combined year card that's, I think it's going to be like 70 or 80 to combine to do both.
I don't know. I don't feel like I play enough
Graveyard
Enough.
Keeper.
Xbox Live to or enough Xbox to warrant like getting more stuff. Like I can barely argue the point of even playing Xbox now.
Yeah.
I think the only multiplayer game I've played in like the last year was like what Mass Effect Andromeda and Soul Calibur 6. That was about it. I still gotta go and play the new update on Soul Calibur 6. I know they had the
Oh, does it make it good yet? Sorry, I'm still
They had
salty
the-
with how
I
much
can
didn't
tell!
like it.
I'm sitting here pressing the... I'm clicking the thing in, and I'm not even realizing that I don't have a super yet, because I'm... Oh, my attention is not where it needs to be. Quit talking about Mick Gordon. I'm getting all starry-eyed. I'm not paying enough attention. I'm like just wandering directly into the kill zone with barely any ammo. Pardon me, sir.
Jeez, that thing is exceedingly violent.
What?
Your rollerball.
What about that spirit bomb that guy just threw?
And derivative.
Derivative? It doesn't count because it's derivative.
Exactly.
Only original destruction is worth getting mad about.
So I guess if we're all comprised of the genetic material of our parents, wouldn't that just make everyone derivative? Thus, no one is relevant now.
I'm sorry, what?
Anyone else stream lagging?
Probably? I'm noticing. Oh dear God!
Well, it ain't me, my Wi-Fi's off.
Oh my goodness, they own the entire pink part here. Jesus, yeah, they won. Good lord. Holy crap. Yeah, we have like the tiniest little slice of green thing in there. We pretty much have to own everything that's left in order to,
Shame you can't swim under there.
Yeah, that'd be nice! Come on, go, 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 go. Move, 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 move. No, 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 no.
Dang it. Yeah, it looks like a couple of people are having issues with
The stream kind of lagging,
Yeah.
and it looks
Well,
like
'cause
it
I know-
is here too.
Yeah, I know. I saw the like. I keep looking over and I keep seeing the OBS is just bottoming out,
Yeah.
and it's actually oh dear. Yeah, OBS is just at 0 right now.
So I take it nobody can see it right now, or what?
At the moment, pretty much no one. It's slowly coming back.
Ah.
It's slowly getting there. Yeah, OBS is not. See, that's something that I've had like a lot of issue with, because it's not. Because something with OBS, I don't know if it's my computer or OBS. It's not the internet, because I can still play the game fine, but somewhere along the line of computer to OBS to YouTube, somewhere in there, it's not clicking. Everything else network related works fine, but there's a hiccup somewhere along the line, and I don't know what it is. So I tried like restarting my computer. I've tried uninstalling, reinstalling OBS.
Yeah.
Tried running updates. Tried all kinds of crap. Tried changing out physical stuff like the cords, using a different modem, like the whole 9 yards, and OBS will still hiccup, or sometimes just completely bottom out.
Oh wow! Someone in No Man's Sky actually built the Notre Dame. That's cool.
Notre Dame? Oh my!
Yeah, good job.
No kidding. But I just realized something. You're not on the Wi-Fi, are you?
No, not at all. I actually
Okay.
said it a few seconds ago. I was
Okay,
like,
I
it's
was-
not me. My Wi-Fi's off.
Okay, all right. Yeah, the OBS is driving me nuts. I might have to end it near the in the next match or two, because this is driving me bonkers. Every time I look over at OBS, it is giving me every status except good. Like I'm seeing, oh, video output medium, video output low, stream over, and I'm like, it's still on, but oh shit, forgot we're gonna need to run to the thing. Cause yeah, we do actually need to still need to record at some point later.
I'm looking at more No Man's Sky stories, trying to get more info about the upcoming VR, and the story is, I played No Man's Sky in VR and almost punched Sean Murray in the face.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not upset, but what?
Yeah. Also, if I'd have been able to, but the computer was in use, I would have printed the manual for Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
No. I know you were like dead set on getting me to play that, however.
However,
Oh, dang!
oh dang, got it.
Oh, is the entire enemy team dead? Yes! Oh my god, push the drum, push the drum! Get rid of this! Secure all that green! No, oh, come on! Where's he at? I just realized, is everyone just pushing the drum no matter who's actually got the middle? Because I thought I saw one of the pink guys just still pushing it forward, even though we had the middle part.
I don't know.
Come on. Oh! Ooh, I finna make a nuisance of myself. Oh!
Get him.
So this is happening. Yeah, there you go. You just go ahead and you leave all that behind. I'll take care of it. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's ours. Yeah, I think this might be the last one, because OBS is driving me completely bonkers right now. This is some nonsense. So, you ready for some Dangle Yume Nikki?
Sure.
Your favorite game! Jeez. Yeah, I think that's enough for me. This OBS issue is... I am about this close to hurling everything I own.
This
straight through
concludes
the
our
window.
Splatoon slideshow presentation.
Pretty much. Yeah, sorry the stream has been doing whatever it seems to be doing right now. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. You guys try to have a better night and take care of yourselves.